Hey, brother. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6 is a commentary on what is happening in Nehemiah. It says, "Profuse are the kisses of an enemy." And that's what happens here in the first couple of verses of Nehemiah chapter 6. Sanballat, Tobiah, and Geshem all come to Nehemiah and say, "Hey, my friend, let's go have lunch out in the plains. Why don't you leave the place where you're safe, where we can see the wall is being built, and why don't you come and have a summit talk with us?" Well, as you know, Nehemiah sniffed them out. He knew that they planned to do him harm. What I want to point out today is the word enemy. You have some enemies in your life. And Sanballat and Tobiah and Geshem were all from tribes that Joshua had driven from the land. But those enemies had crept back, and now they came again. Does that sound familiar to you or to me? They're old enemies that we've driven out, old habits, old pathways, old ways of responding to our world. But it's so easy for them to come and creep back into our life. Only this time, subtly, quietly, carefully. And instead of coming looking like the devil with a red tail, they come looking like apple pie that we want to devour. They attach to a hunger that we have. They attach to a release that we want or some kind of safety that we desire. Old enemies. Well, Nehemiah sniffs them out. And here's what he does. He does two things that are so important for us. Number one, he recognizes that they plan to do him harm. They are not his friend, and he doesn't fall for the bait. But the second thing he does is he says, "I can't come because I'm doing a great work. I'm going somewhere. I'm building something. I'm doing something with my life that's going to last. I don't have time to waste with you as my enemy." Well, there's a lesson here for all of us, because if there's anything we need when we are tempted, when an old enemy arises, when a temptation comes our way, we not only need to recognize it and reject it, but we also need to say, where is it that God is leading me? What is it that I'm doing today that is a great work and I can't leave it behind? Well, today your work may not appear to be great. It might be just like Nehemiah. It might be digging up bricks and putting them back on the wall. But where you're going with it, what you're building in your life, the relationships, the family, the legacy, the righteousness that you're building is a great work. So recognize your enemy. Don't let him tempt you to come back into your life. Cast him out for good and be a man who is integrated and doing a great work today. God bless you.